time is now. The message is right. The fight is the perfect fight here at the Garden. To send that message and tell them, hey, I mean, times are changing. People don't want to be told what to watch, when to watch, where to watch anymore. And people are watching on their tablets, on their phones, on their computers, on their smart TVs. So this is it's about time.
HBO has to be the king of pay-per-view as far as boxing goes. Networks, Golden Boys made plenty of pay-per-view dollars there with HBO. And now with it dissolving, HBO boxing not being a thing anymore, which seems almost unthinkable. What are your thoughts on why HBO isn't in the game anymore and your time there?
I strongly feel that I don't think there was anybody there in the upper brass that really cared about boxing, that really had the passion for the sport, especially with the merger, AT&T. I just don't think there was passion there anymore. And look, I mean, I love Peter Nelson, but I just don't feel that anybody there above him just didn't really have the passion for boxing anymore.
And lastly, the only guys really making big money on pay-per-view these days is still the UFC. And you being a promoter, you've got your rivals as well. Obviously, you and Dana White have had it dust up in the last week or so. Let's talk to me about what's the issue there, and what's the relationship like between you and Dana?
No, there's no issue. I think he's just, he feels threatened. That's basically it. I mean, look, I staged one event, and you have Dana, bitching and crying, about staying in my own lane. I mean, the fact of the matter is that he tried getting into boxing, and couldn't even stage one event because it's not an easy sport to promote, and I tried my first event and it was actually a great success considering what we had to work with. So look, stop bitching, let's just move on.
Is Golden Boy in MMA to stay?
The more he talks, the more I'm gonna continue promoting it.
Radio Rahim with the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Hey guys.
Thanks, man.
Oscar, 48 hours away from Canelo's debut at Madison Square Garden. What's your favorite memories of Madison Square Garden, and how do you think Canelo's going to handle the pressure? Not only it's his first fight on DAZN, but it's his first fight in the Garden.
The crowd, the crowd expects everything from you. The crowd just, they make you fight. You have to fight. They don't want to see a dull moment in there. They want to see action. I remember when I came out and fought against Darryl Coley and Jesse James Leija. I mean, the crowd was electrifying. It was loud, and the crowd expects everything from you. So I think this crowd at Madison Square Garden, aside from the building alone, will bring out the best in Canelo and Rocky.
And Canelo's fought in stadiums. He's fought in LA and in Las Vegas. Do you think that it's a different kind of atmosphere? Do you think that Canelo is ready for this level, this stage?
Yes, absolutely. At the young age of 28, Canelo has been, in front of thousands and thousands of people from all over the world, and he asked for this. He asked to fight in the biggest stage in boxing, and that's Madison Square Garden. So we'll see how it goes Saturday night.
He's saying he's going to knock Rocky Fielding out. Do you think moving up to super middleweight is going to help him with his punching power?
I believe so. I mean, Canelo's a thick kid. He's not a tall kid, but he's a thick kid. His neck, his legs, and he punches hard. I think after seeing him last week in sparring, manhandling light heavyweights, I think Canelo can get the knockout in the later rounds.
You guys have already scheduled May 4th. Any ideas coming out of this? I know you're going to talk with Canelo and his team, but a lot of people are wondering where Gennady Golovkin's going to go. Do you think he's going to come to DAZN, and do you think you guys are going to finish off the trilogy in May?
Well, if he wants to fight Canelo for the third time, he has to come to DAZN. But look, I already separated May 4th at T-Mobile Arena for Canelo. There's no opponent whatsoever. I'm not even thinking about anybody yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens Saturday night, and then we'll take it from there.
Do you have a prediction?
Late round knockouts. Yeah.
Oscar, what do you think of the mandatory for the WBC title? Do you think Canelo Charlo is an attractive fight, a good fight for the sport?
Canelo
And Charlo?
Oh, absolutely! I love that fight. I love the fight. I think that fight will happen in the future. Canelo will fight anybody. He's we have our plan. We know what we want to do. I think Canelo and Charlo will be a terrific fight in the future. Yeah.
And Oscar, how's Canelo against the likes of Jacobs, Andre, and Charlo? How's he gonna beat these 6-foot athletic middleweights when Canelo's 5'9"? You know,
we'll see when he fights them. I mean, and mark my words, he will fight them. I mean, Canelo wants to be great. He wants to be great. So in order to be great, you have to fight the likes of the Jacobs, the Charlos, everybody they put in front of you.
How many?
Okay.